guys, I'm actually going to show you today how to fix my light here, this easy simple makeup look. I do it almost every day. This is my little daily makeup. Sometimes if I'm wearing sweats and stuff, I'll even wear it. But this is going to be my makeup look. It's very simple and easy, so keep watching if you want to see how I created this look. If not, that's okay. But if you like it, please subscribe, thumbs up, like it. Help me get more subscribers on this channel because you can see it's very new. But thanks for watching. The first thing I am going to use to create my look is my Revlon Photo Ready Perfecting Primer. And all I do is I take about, ooh, came out a little bit a lot. I just take about 2 squirts of it and kind of put it on my face. You don't need a lot of it at all, but I make sure I'm rub that into my face. When you put a primer on, it helps your skin kind of fill cracks and lines, and also it was really great for covering up blemishes. But I put my primer on. Once I get that all rubbed in, I start with my Revlon Color Stay Under Eye Concealer. I'm almost out. I need a new one. I love this stuff. And click it to make sure you get a little bit up. I use a little bit more probably than I need to use of it. But you get some there and go like there. The under eye. You're just going to go up. And this helps with your highlighting too. But if you have dark circles under your eyes like I do, that helps with it also. Okay. Then I take it's an Ulta blending sponge. And I don't have the Beauty Blender. I went to buy the Beauty Blender or their version of the Beauty Blender and they did not have it. So I take my Ulta blending sponge and I kind of pat that in like that. I'm going to go sleep. Then I take my other concealer, which is the Glamouflage Heavy Duty Concealer. And I put a little bit still under my eye. Then I put some on my face. Take my blending sponge once more and I blend that in. Alright, and then I also pat that. See, you can pat that on my cheeks, my problem areas. Now you're like, oh my goodness, girl, your face looks so white right now. I know. But I blend that in, and then once that has been blended in, also take it up a little bit in areas I might have a blemish or something. But I don't have to cover that whole area. These are just areas I focus on because with my problem areas. Okay, so I have a lot of concealer all over my face, I know. Then I take my foundation brush, and the brush I actually choose to use is actually a blush brush from Sephora, but it's just the one I like. And I pull my sleeve up just a little bit there. But I put it on my hand. And I don't need that much, if you can kind of see. It's still kind of a lot on there. I actually put a little too much, but I dab my brush in and I kind of stiffle that in there. And like I said, you can use a foundation brush, and I have a excellent foundation brush that I love, that I use, but I'll use that in a second. But to actually put the foundation on, I kind of come through here, and instead of swiping it, I just stiffle it on there. And for mine, I believe it's a 400, yeah, I'm a 400 Caramel in the Revlon Color Stay foundation that I use. I love it. I got it from Ulta. If you watch my first haul video, I bought it and I fell absolutely head over madly in love with it. So I absolutely love it. Okay, so once I got my foundation on and set, next I go through and I fill in my eyebrows. I have a brow tutorial up, so please definitely check that one out also. And I use the same technique, but to fill in my eyebrows, I use my Rimmel Professional Eye Pencil. I don't know if it doesn't have a color list. Oh, 001 dark brown. And like I said, it is extremely important to make sure your pencil is sharpened. I do sharpen it every time before I use it, just a couple of times. And I go in and I fill in my brow. I bring it down a little bit too. But in the front, I do a hair-like motion like that. And it's okay if you're kind of like, oh my goodness, girl, your brows are looking crazy. I do correct them and fix them up a little bit. And I choose to go with a heavier brow. That is my option or my choice, that I go with a heavier brow. But to each its own. I'm just showing you how I like to do my brow. And it's okay if they're not like perfect at first. I believe in makeup, you make mistakes, but then that's partly what corrector is for. Now, one reason I fill my brows in, I've always had like two funny shaped eyebrows. I don't know why. Like I'll get them arched and they won't be that funny shaped, and then they grow back funny shaped. So one reason I fill mine in, if you have naturally thick ones, you could definitely skip this step. But then I use my favorite concealer pencil, and it is the Hard Candy Concealer in Light Pale. And I actually take that, and I'm not going to blend it right now, but I'll show you how I blend it in a second. I line under both of my eyebrows, like so. I kind of went up too far on that one, but like I said, I'm going to fix it. And then I line the top of my brow. Now, in some areas where I might have drawn the concealer pencil too much, I definitely can go back over it and fix it. But after I have that concealer pencil, all I do is I can take I can find out a lot of brushes. Here it goes. I take my little eyebrow brush that I use, and I just blend that concealer in there. And if you mess up, you don't have to do like line the whole eyebrow at once. You can do one section at a time, because if you're where you're gonna mess up or something like that, you can do it like that. I just choose to do it this way. Like I said, it just depends on what you preference. I find it quicker that I go through and do it this way too. But like I said, to each its own. And I take my brush that I use my foundation on too, and I can kind of help blend that in a little bit. I don't have to put any more on there because there's still enough on there. And I can go back a little bit over it too, if I need to. If I notice one eyebrow is different or something, definitely go back over it. I want this a little bit thicker on the ends. There we go. And then each time you do go back over it, just take that concealer pencil again just to clean it up. Like I said, just be careful. You don't want to keep doing it. Now, if you do it too many times, they will start to look cakey and things, but to each its own. That's always been my trouble area right there, but okay. So now that I have my brows filled in, I do go back a little bit and kind of blend. Okay, so now I have my brows filled in. The next thing I am actually going to use, I'm just going with a really natural look today. Not doing anything super dramatic, but you can find the bigger one. Okay, there. I use my Bonnie Bell eyeshadow in Cafe Classics. It's old, I love it though. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take that lighter color right here. I use my finger. You can use anything you want. I just use my finger because I like the way it comes out on my finger. And I'm going to put that all over my lid up to under my brow bone. And I do the same over here. Okay. And I put them to my brow bone. And then I do use a brush for this, but I take one of my smaller brushes. This one's from Eco Tools. Got it at Walmart. And I take that next color and I go under my brow with that. Also, I do my inner tear ducts. Then for the middle part, I do take a brush and I take that and I fill that in and I kind of just blend that out. And I fill in this middle part. Now, I am going to give myself, I do like a little definition. I don't want it all just to look like one color. I definitely do like a little definition in my eyeshadow. So, I just bought a new one, so I have to open it. I use my Wet n Wild in Walking on Eggshells. Sorry, I can't open it. Technical malfunction. Technical malfunction. Okay, there it goes. And I have those little stickers on them, and I hate the stickers. But ow! I didn't get the rest of the sticker off, that's why. Finally, okay. And then I use the one that's the middle color, the crease. And all I do is literally put that in my crease and kind of pat that out a little bit. Then I put it in my crease again. I'm gonna pat it and go in the corner of my eye. Then I take a blending brush and kind of just blend that in. You can use a little more if you need be. My daughter's waking up from her nap, so it's okay, mamas. And then I blend that in to the crease. Just to give a little definition. I don't need a lot of definition, but I did want a little bit. I'm not going to wear, on my normal day, I actually don't wear eyeliner. But I take my favorite eyeliner. I actually use two. I use the L'Oreal Telescopic Shocking Extensions, and then I use the Maybelline 1x1 Volume Mascara. But first I do my Shocking Extensions mascara. And then I do a follow-up coat of my 1x1. You guys are going to have to excuse me. Go check on my baby. So give me one moment. I actually take that Bonne Bell eyeshadow box and I take a light shader. You guys have to be really careful because sometimes I actually did it before when I had eyeshadow on one of my brushes. It's weird. But, and I put it right there in my Cupid's bow. And I blend it out. I don't use a lot. You don't need a lot. I'm gonna tap it and I'll go actually on the sides of my lips. And I will do that there. If I have to, don't worry. You can go back and touch up your lipstick or your lip gloss. and I have that done. Then the final step is I contour my nose last. I don't know why I do it last. I just like doing it last. And then I take my eyeshadow. And this is by e.l.f. Professional Defining Eye Brush. And I use the NYC Brow Kit to define my nose. And I just put a little bit on. And then I come down and I do my nose. I contour I shape my nose because I have a really big nose, if you can't tell. And then I just go in with it and kind of rub it in. And then the same on this side. Just to contour my nose, and I actually put it up in my eyebrow, like make it go all the way up. My nose has a better shape, but this is my look, my daily look. I hope you guys liked it.